Rob Stone, Randy Peterson, back with you here in Wichita. Patrick Allen, an open frame in the fourth, a strike in the fifth while we were away. Mike Scroggins dropping off 10 in the fifth. Walter Ray Williams Jr. in the other match left the fourth pin in the fifth. Wayne Garber now up in the fifth. An absolutely fascinating story. In May of '07, he had just bowled a USBC tournament in Reno, was leaving the hotel, had luggage in both arms, and he fell knees first. Snapped both patella tendons. The orthopedic surgeon who had been working for 31 years said it's the third time he had ever seen someone snap both patella tendons at the same time. First non-strike for him. So his rehab, it began with 4 months of being on his back. And that was after emergency surgery the night after he had that accident. 3 weeks later, another surgery to fix the emergency surgery. Then he progressed to a walker and crutches, then another surgery to take out the cables that had connected the tendons back to the knee. My goodness. PA in the sixth. Peel. No double there for Haas. And if that wasn't enough, Randy, right? Then Garber.
Wait a minute, you have more?
I have more surgery stories. In February of '09, he was having some muscle loss and nerve pain down his left arm. What did the doctors do? Surgery. They went into the front of his neck. The front of his neck. Which I guess is worse than the back of your neck. I don't know. Maybe in the gruesome factor. Front of his neck. And put in a cadaver vertebrae between the fourth and the fifth. Hard not to root for somebody like that. PA cleans that one up. And maybe that's why Garber has this very unusual approach. He's got the back lean, which is what I want to do when I wake up in the morning. Get that stretched. And then this little tiny step from such a big man. I mean, it's strange and unusual, but highly effective.
About 9 steps in all. But you know what? He is an exempt player out here. Okay, 11 steps.
Scroggins gets them all to drop.
You know, the doctor said he would never bowl again. And there's another exempt player out here by the name of P.J. Haggerty. He says, you know what, Randy, I saw him in a wheelchair with his legs sticking straight out. He said it was unbelievable. He said, I never thought the guy would ever bowl again.
Another strike for Garber's opponent, Walter Ray Williams Jr. Scroggins in the seventh gets them all to drop. He's now working a three-bagger, looking for 4. He had some early struggles. Now seems to be finding his groove. He's up 13 against Scroggins. Took care of Michael Fagan earlier, 218-197. Walter Ray Williams Jr., your 6th seed, defeated Mike Machuga, 257.
Get up there, Jack.
To 244. Walter Ray not happy with that effort.
Well, and that match was all even. The spare here, Wayne Garber can step up in the 7th, double up, and take the lead over Walter Ray. Patrick Allen now needs to get back on the strike train.
He opened up with 3 in a row, seeking his 5th overall.
Oh, Lord. Come on, man. Come on.
PA's always been a self-motivator.
Said he got a lot of help from Chris Schlemmer, one of the ball reps out here this week, and worked on the first couple of steps and trying to keep him a bit more upright. He was tipping a little bit, and we hear that from a lot of players out here, like Chris Barnes. You know, one of his Achilles heels is that he gets tipped forward a bit early.
PA looking for a pair.
On time. Well, like Mike Scroggins, even though he has a little bit more curve, another flat 7.
Here's Garber. He earned his exemption for the season through the 2008 PBA Regional Players Invitational in Reno, Nevada. Did that last December. Struck out in the 10th frame of the last game to beat his opponent by 2 pins to take the last spot. Yes. And there's a strike for the native of Modesto, California. He and his dad, both members of the Modesto Bowling Association Hall of Fame. Allen looking for a spare in the 8th. His second spare in this semifinal match.
Yeah, but with no strikes and Scroggins working on a 3-bagger, Patrick Allen is in big trouble. Well, some light has just been let in for Walter Ray, and apparently Wayne didn't get the memo this morning. Like, 1, it was his first time on TV, and 2, he would be bowling against Walter Ray.
He has not been phased.
No.
Scroggins.
Not able to close the deal. Boy, he could have really put it to Patrick Allen with a strike in the 8th frame.
Wayne Garber goes right to left to take care of that spare. Garber seeking his first Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour title. His opponent only has 46, 7 of the majors. Speaking of majors, there's Scroggins, 2 majors, including last year's U.S. Open. And then there is Walter Ray. See the horseshoes on his jersey, a world champion at horseshoes as well. He's not just looking for some good luck, and he doesn't get luck there.
Boy, Walter Ray could have struck out 8th, 9th, and 10th and shut out Wayne Garber.
Scroggins up 12, can max out at 238. Not anymore.
Horrible.
Back to Walter Ray. Walter Ray and Garber have been going toe-to-toe all match long.
Big shot coming up now for Walter Ray in the 9th frame, setting up the 10th.
Scroggins a spare there in the 9th. He's on top of PA, the #1 seed, by 11. Walter Ray down 10, can max out at 248. That looks familiar.
Yep. You don't have to tell him the score. Now a possible 248. Wayne Garber can still shoot 258. Good shot.
Another strike on the right lane. And there's been nothing but drop and give me 10s for Allen on that right lane.
Come on. Only 1 strike, a pocket 7-10 on the left lane, and that's the lane Allen has to finish on.
Wayne Garber up 10. His effort in the foundation frame 9th. And he gets them all to drop.
His approach is unique. Wayne says even though his legs feel strong, they are not nearly as flexible as they used to be. He says that inflexibility combined with his muscle memory of his arm swing and that high backswing result in what you see here today.
If you watch his approach, there's a bunch of little steps, nothing's happening, he doesn't move the ball, and then all of a sudden he moves it, there's 3 more steps, and he fires it. He likes to go straight, he likes to go down and in. But make no mistake about it, the guy can bowl. He's won 4 regionals, and guess what? He led this tournament for much of this event.
PA in the 10th. Big strike.
Now looking to put pressure back on Scroggins, striking out, forces Mike Scroggins to strike out.
We'll go back to the other semifinal matchup. Garber versus Walter Ray. And
I made it through 7 times.
Garber, and he looks like the old guy down at the mall shuffling around from store to store, just killing time while his wife is shopping. Then ends up taking a nap on the couch right there by the fountain. I love this approach. I don't mean to laugh. It's just so entertaining to me. Leaves the 7.
Man, that was so close to striking, and now he's given Walter Ray an opportunity here in the 10th frame. Garber can max out now at 238. Walter would then need 2 strikes in the 10th.
Shift back to PA. His second effort in the 10th. Down 1.
Maybe. Well, he's going to need some help from Mike Scroggins now.